play this game all I like. I love this fucking game, but yeah, I love me some Timu Tarkov. But here's the thing that's been driving me fucking nuts in gaming lately. So check it. Big fan of Helldivers. Well, the first one was fucking awesome. Second one came out, I was like, it's overhyped. I don't really care for it. It didn't look that awesome. Then I got it and was like, holy shit, I actually really love this game. The way that the replayability works in that game, fucking amazing. They kept that game going so well. But my issue with modern gaming is that you guys have done to literal all of video gaming exactly like what you did with the Elder Scrolls horse armor. So what I'm talking about is this constant need to upgrade your computer. Like, there's just computer, because console, like, you're not upgrading. You're buying the Pro maybe 3 years later, 4 years later. You're not really upgrading a console. It's gonna just be a base thing, and the games are gonna be basically made to work for that, and it's gonna be fine. But with PC, you guys have done this thing where you're just like, oh my god, this game doesn't work on my thing. I'm gonna buy more equipment, buy new stuff, buy new stuff, buy new stuff, jam it in there, buy new stuff, upgrade, upgrade, upgrade. Back in my day, we would have like a computer or our PS2s, and we would have it for 10 years. Start running weird. You open the thing, clean it out, put it back together, and it would run. All the games that would come out in that generation span would work perfectly fine on the, not perfectly fine, but mostly fine on the consoles. We've got this thing in PC gaming now where it's like, all right, so you want to play a new game, you go look at the requirements, and does your computer fit those requirements? All right, your computer fits those requirements. You get it, you play it, it's brand new. You step away from the game 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. You go to play the game again, and all of a sudden there's a bit of an update. All right, update, that's fine. Patches, shit, you know, it's been around since 360, whatever. But then you go to play the game, and suddenly it's just not running well at all, and you're like, oh, well, maybe the update, they went in and maybe they changed a bunch of my settings, and I need to turn it back to whatever was functioning fine on my computer before. You go to open your settings, and you notice that all of your settings and graphics and everything is exactly the same as where you left it. But now all of a sudden the game isn't running for shit. You go, well, what the hell? Is there something wrong with my computer? Do diagnostics, run a bunch of shit. Nothing's wrong with anything else, but you keep going to play this game, using Helldivers 2 as the example because this is the issue I've been having, and it just won't run well. The frames, the whole thing, it practically, like, having Streamlabs up now, if I try to have Streamlabs up and boot up Helldivers 2, I practically have to reboot my whole computer. The thing basically, like, acts like malware. It just crashes the whole fucking thing. But if you go to the Steam page and look at the game, it's the same required specs. And I know it's minimum required specs, but there's this thing. How are you gonna know what the actual minimum required specs are now? Because if I had the minimum required specs for when it came out, and I still have that exact same minimum required specs for now, but they've just jammed a bunch of shit into it, so now it just doesn't function well on my rig. Going and constantly going, oh, well, it just doesn't run well, so I just gotta buy more. It's the same shit as Skyrim horse armor. You have told these companies that they can just ramp up and fuck with shit and add and just modify the fuck out of these fucking products to where you have to keep up with the game. You have to buy more to keep up with it now. It's not the game has to make sure that it works on your console or your fucking rig or whatever. I know every computer has different stuff, so it's just turning into this fucking grab bag game of I'm just gonna go buy all the most expensive shit and shove it into my fucking computer. At this point, if a computer is gonna cost me as much as a drum kit's where I'm buying $200, $300 cymbals, $600 kick pedals, $700, $800 shells per drum. Most people don't have the time to make every hobby cost everything that they have. You can have multiple hobbies, and you shouldn't have to prioritize all of your money, expendable money, into one hobby. Now, I'm sure this is probably just a poor person problem, but I'm sure that percentage of poor people gaming is a lot larger than richer people gaming. So this issue is just, it's been driving me nuts for over like 5+ years. It's this constant need for more and more to play these games, and you guys are just feeding into it. You're just opening your wallet and allowing them to just reach in and pull as much as they want out for your shit. Yeah, you should upgrade your like computer and shit every now and then, but I don't think this should be every 5 months I need to buy more RAM, new graphics card, new this, new that. Even with, I'd love to go back to console gaming, but with consoles now, they charge so much for the fucking controllers and basically make them unplayable. They fucking joysticks go out in like 3 or 4 months. If you're a grown-ass man with some actual fucking strength in your hands, you're not some little kid playing your fucking shit, you don't have to slam your controller for it to be broken. You can just, the joysticks can wear off from having full-grown man's fucking hands on them. Like, this shit has gotten to the point where it's not worth the amount of fucking money that they're asking for all this shit. And unless people stop fucking paying into this garbage shit where you're just going out and buying the most new expensive part for your fucking computer so you can play the game that you played 6 months ago with the completely different parts in your rig because you need to keep up with the fucking game because you want to play it, why the fuck are we doing this shit? Back in like the PS2 and the Xbox era, I didn't have to pay to fucking alpha test a game for a company. Like, at this point, there aren't game testers anymore. They just take this non-finished fucking product, ask you for fucking money, put it out there. Then if you happen to like the product that you're actually playing, guess what? Well, after enough people cry about it, that shit's getting modified for the full release. So what you're playing now is not the game that's coming out. You're now a game tester and you're not getting paid for it. You are paying to test games and you're also paying to keep up with these games when really it should just be a blanket, boom, this is the game. These are the max requirements that it could cost. We are not going to take more than, I mean, I don't fucking know how the gaming industry and shit works. So I'm just trying to think of any other fucking way than you guys constantly laying down, spreading your asshole and going, it's not functioning well because they've updated the fucking shit out of the product that I paid for. So now I have to go pay more fucking money so that I can keep up with the product I already fucking paid for. You see how this is fucking annoying? Do you guys not see how this is fucking annoying? Like, the constant need to pull my fucking wallet out and shove money into my fucking computer so that I can pull my fucking wallet out to pick a new game. Like, half these games that that my computer's becoming outdated for, I bought like 6 months to a year ago. This isn't brand new games I'm buying and going, oh shit, I need to get new stuff. This is games I've already fucking owned, already played fine, have had no fucking issues with, and they've just jammed and fucked with and modified them so much that when I go to play them now, it's a completely different fucking product. This shit is not okay. Stop shoving fucking money into it. This patch culture fucking gaming shit, dude, like, Jesus fucking Christ, bro. We used to have a computer and it would last 3-4 years at a time without having to change shit, dude. This is like a game comes out 2 months later, you better upgrade your fucking computer or you're not playing it. What the fuck is that? At that point, why game? At that point, why not just fucking... At that point, why not just fuck with this all day? Because you know, when I plug this fucking in, when I go to play one of the games on this that I've paid for and bought and own, every fucking time I put it in, it's the same fucking game. I know exactly the experience that I'm going to fucking have, that I paid for and that I want and that I expect. This is better than modern fucking gaming because we didn't have to pay to beta test the fucking games. They finished the game, released the game, and we purchased it, okay? This shit, the way you guys are fucking handling gaming, and I go onto a fucking page and go, hey guys, this game is just running like ass now because they keep adding more and more to it. And you guys go, it's upgrading your rig. Are you gonna do that every 5 fucking minutes for every fucking game that comes out? That's low IQ consumerism. You guys are just feeding the fucking machine like brainless fucking retards, alright? Cut the shit out. Pay attention to how much fucking money you're shilling at shit and actually, you know, spend money smart, okay? Instead of just opening your fucking wallet every time. Like a fucking addict. Like, I gotta upgrade my rig. Oh, I better not eat for like a week or two and spend like $2,000 on a fucking... Dude, this shit is fucking retarded, alright? I'm not spending the amount of money that I would spend improving my fucking drum kit for a thing that I sit down and play games with my friends, okay? It's just not, like, stop fucking shilling out so much fucking money for this shit so it stops costing so much shit. I'm just so fucking tired of it, alright? The game I buy on a fucking computer and it runs fine, I expect that same fucking game to run fine 5 fucking months later when I play the same fucking game on the same fucking computer. Granted, I might have to do some, like, run some diagnostics and clean up the computer a little bit. You have to do that with consoles and fucking phones, too. That's why they run like shit. When you let them run like shit, then you just buy a new one. It's because you aren't maintaining the fucking tech, okay? You guys aren't maintaining tech. You're just out here shilling out money for new shit. It's fucking low IQ consumerism. It's fucking bad for gaming. Stop fucking doing it.